Hello everybody, welcome back to Return of the Obra Dinn. We were gonna go check out the Doom, the top side Doom, not the bottom side Doom, I'm pretty sure, prior to going and doing the bargain. Which is the last piece of the puzzle where we find out what happened to old Martin and the ship's steward, Vitali, or whoever. Maybe we should take another look at this too.
Hok Seng Lao, you have been found guilty by self-confession of the murder of Nunzio Pasquale.
Quiet.
As captain of this ship, and by the authority of the East India Company, and thus the Crown of England, I sentence you to death by firing line. Mr. Wolf, when you are ready.
Right, sir. Ready, men. Aim. Fire!
I mean, in theory, you could say, really, it was the guy who framed him who killed him. Fuck everything. Why is this not? I'm about to just fucking type this shit into Google, which I've not even been tempted to do yet, ever, in this game. But what the fuck? No, I don't know. Alright. 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 The Doom Part 6, when old boy gets exploded. None of these guys are present. Perfect. When are they present? Oh yeah. Is it? Part 8, he's still alive and present. None of the other guys are. No. No. Why did I... This guy. That's the guy who got sucked out, right? We're just not certain of his name or really his death. The way to frame his death. Alright, so we'll go to Part 8. Once more. I'm pretty sure he was the one who was like hiding behind the little post. In that case, I really have no idea what happened to him. Let's go all the way back to this cabin. We're not going to spend the entire episode doing this, by the way. Just doing some final checks, but we'll make it to the last part of this episode. Okay. Maybe that wasn't what I was thinking then. Knifey. So where's this dude at then? He's here, right? Yeah. Where's he at? Martin? Up here? The helmsman? The gunner? Knifey? Maba? Ah, I see. So he's gonna get sucked into So we saw he was drowned. So this guy got drowned as well by the beast. We didn't see this last time, so we did legitimately miss this. Hong Li, Ji Xing, Wei Li, George Shirley. Oh, we done it. This guy's Alexander Booth. He was drowned by a terrible beast. Wei Li. I knew that was Wei Li. No reason to think that, but for some reason it just spoke to me. Hamado Diem. Bing, bing, bing. Perfect. So, all that's left really is this guy, who we know is George Shirley. We're going to say he was drowned because the beast clearly is not eating them. So George Shirley was drowned. We have this top man, who we know the death of, how he died, but not who he is necessarily. He's Li Zhang here. Who else? George Shirley, Ji Xing, Huang Li, and Hawk. They're the only ones left who's not going to be part of the bargain. So where did we've got this guy sort of, this guy for sure, this guy for sure, this guy. Whoops. Ji Xing or Huang Li. We know he was decapitated for sure. Do we know he's got to be? Yeah, he's got to be one of these guys. And then this guy has to be the other one. And then this guy's got to be George Shirley, who, I mean, in theory, he could have been shot by a cannon too, even though his body seems to have completely disappeared. So if we do that and then switch these two around. So he was killed by the cannon. Two more fates are correct. Ji Xing was decapitated. George Shirley was blasted with a cannon, even though he wasn't, as far as I could tell. So our last dude, we've long suspected that, in fact, his death was labeled incorrectly. Huang Li. So this is Huang Li. Then we just have Hawk, who we can't determine who killed or how he was killed. I mean, I don't know how to do this. I really wanted to. I mean, this is the last two, and we know who they are, how they died. We just don't know how to word it in a way that is acceptable to the fucking game, which is making me quite angry. Fucking strangled by the captain. He was shot with a gun by an enemy. Fuck it. I mean, the only other option. We do have actually one more option here. Okay, one last thing before we. Where did this guy fall from the rigging on? Where are you at, bud? Soldiers of the Sea, which is on the top deck. Oh yeah, we know where his body is. Never mind. So, in theory, he could have died by the lightning strike. So, mainsail up, secure the braces, and lower the topsail. Works fast. The wind is alive. So if he's like, he could have been electrocuted. Is basically the other option that's available to us, right? So let's just double check this. Then we'll do one more run through Hawk. So is he actually hit by this? He is. Okay, so he was electrocuted. And then Hawk was Hawk was shot with a gun by the captain. Nichols, the gunner. Brennan. What? By Brennan? Just like the gun hit him first? Well, we done it. That was bullshit. We did, I would say, a good number of... We did maybe 10 total illegitimate ones, I would say. With just like off the top of my head. There's nothing left to do on the Obra Dinn. We're moving on, fellas. We're seeing what happened to old Martin and Fatali, essentially, are the only two. And then obviously why the mates all turned against each other, or turned against the captain, I guess. So do we go down here? I think we're supposed to go to the guy on the boat, right? But I want to go check really quickly. Jesus, my phone scared the shit out of me. We can't get in there, right? Okay. So he was the one who yelled at me. I didn't realize he was still here. That makes a lot more sense. So let's do it. Bum, bum, bum. Where are you at? Over here? Over there? What's up, homie?
We should go.
Yeah.
Storm's nearly about, so we won't be coming back. Finally. Sit down so you don't fall out.
What an incurious man. Maybe he's already been up there. I remember him saying something like that. Like grisly job or something like that. Like he knew what was up there. One week later, the one thing that's not going to be read out loud. The Honorable East India Company insurance assessment for the good ship Obra Dinn, victim of calamitous events at sea, prepared by the company Office of Investigation. Oh, there's 23 pages here. Turn this volume down. Ship damaged in the squall. Atlantic sunk in storm. Falmouth payout claimed 20,000. Cargo company all cargo lost. Payout claimed 5,000. Cargo Crown all cargo lost. Captain Robert Wichard, suicide, gun, criminal findings, murder of crewmate 4, estate forfeited to the crown. Hoskett, shot, attempted mutiny, estate fine 25. Nichols, this is the actual real bad dude, attempted mutiny, theft of cargo, estate fine 100. Martin, unknown, extraordinary valor, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded, outstanding wages and reward. Davies, clubbed, criminal findings, murder of crewmate. Okay, so he didn't attempt mutiny. He's the guy who killed the guy who attempted mutiny. Alfred, torn apart. Good job. Charles Minor, he murdered a crewmate. Did he? I don't remember that. But sure. Henry Evans, he's alive. Findings of demerit, abandoned of crew, estate awarded outstanding wages. Surgeon's mate, decapitated by the beast. Good job. Winston Smith, good job, Winston. Winston was one of the big heroes, I'd say. Along with Pretty Boy. We don't need to read all these, I guess. But we got them all. Abigail Hoskett, no claim made. Nunzio, none claim made. No claim made. Passengers can't abandon crew. Come on. Lim Claude. Okay, we can move on, I think. Maba. Good job, Maba. He was one of the heroic people, too. And as was Omid. Good job, Omid. Alarcus. Mutiny. Theft of cargo. Mutiny. Okay. A preliminary draft of this assessment has been approved by the Royal Trade Guaranteer. On behalf of the Honorable East India Company, I certify all statements as accurate and declare this matter closed in its entirety. Interesting. The pocket watch remains in your possession. The book returns to its original owner, Henry Evans in Morocco, as requested. What happens to Martin? The captain must somehow kill him. 1 year later, or be responsible for his death, essentially. We'll do... Never mind, I can't end. Okay. It doesn't let me out. Turn up the volume a bit, I guess. I can't do anything, as far as I can tell.
Can you believe it? A package at this hour? Oh, the thing smells just dreadful. Better you don't open it inside. I'll be turning in now. Tea's in the kitchen if you need more.
Okay, we will do this next time. See you guys then. Bye.